Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, indeed. Diddly-die. Right, okay, so we've done that. We've got the linkage there. We're live on the YouTube. And obviously we want to check the actual stream. Do we have transcoding? No, not that. There we go. Yes, we do. Okay, fantastic. Yep, we're all there. So, a couple of social medias to do. Okay, that's that one. Couple more. One of those, and possibly finally this one here. Bob the One, welcome to the stream. There you go. Right, okay, I think that's everything. I can see the chat on the YouTube as well. It's a little warm actually. I'm just going to go open the window. Yeah, sort of gone from not warm at all to really quite warm. Not quite sure why. Right, let's go to the live screen. There we are. And same on the YouTubes. Right, okay. So we have everything, I think. Yeah, let's do the macro. And we want other buffs from here. So hang on, tell rebuff. Should get everything. Except for that one. That didn't come through, but okay. They're slightly separated as bots or something, I think. Or the scripts don't quite blend. Where is... yeah, personal note here. Offensive steamroller as well. Right, so on the last stream, which was Saturday, and that was a Grace giveaway stream, I forgot something. Yes, I did. I forgot to do the giveaway for the Grace. I'm a numpty. Yeah, I was like, oh God, is that the time? I've got to go. And then, like a noob, hit raid. We went off to raid another channel. And it was at a point where I couldn't stop the raid. And I hadn't done the giveaway, so we've still got the giveaway to do. I'm going to wait till a few more people are on. And then we'll do the Grace giveaway from then. You can no longer enter. Actually, no, we'll do it now. Just in case. Giveaway. Draw. There we are. Bastion for free was drawn. There we are. Yeah, they were definitely on Saturday. So, Bastion for free. Send them a quick message. Oh yeah, so sent them a message. They have won before, actually. On a previous occasion. Yes, they have. Alright, which means I can now giveaway reset. Yeah. And then giveaway close. I just realised other people could come in and do hashtag loot please. So they often do, but I can't close the giveaway before I draw from it, otherwise it doesn't when you close it deletes everybody's entry. Strange way to work, but it does work that way. Let's get that alien daily. Can I get an alien mission? Face the aliens alone. Oops. Oh, I can't equip with it. Oh, we got that. Okay. Okay, no, we got it. What was this? Oh, it's place the bomber mission. Okay. Right, inventory's become stupidly full again. Okay, not using that. Put that. Have I already got a big XP bonus running? I do, okay. What was it? Oh yes, I wanted to go MP. Yeah, let's get that uploaded. Do I have Crat, Doctor, False Profession Trader, False Frequent Customer, not that. Make Profession, yeah. We'll get the MP one. Profession. Well, that's assume profession. Trader, martial artist, fixer, Engie, da da da. Oh. Okay. Wonder why it's not in there. X quality. No, there is no giveaway today. That was Saturday. If I had enough graces to give one away every stream, I would. However, I don't. Yeah, it's not in there. Assume is not in there either. Is Mimic a shop bought one then? Or is it mission reward maybe? Have a look. Ah, there we go. Assume. And then we can finally upload that one. Yeah, there we go. That's going to boost the nano skills a lump. Yes, it does. Already got the 4-hour mooch. Cool. Plus we get the 43 to Intelligent Psychic, which is very handy. We're not far off doing the quality 300 armor. This is the 225. It's 1,000 in each, so it would be resetting perks and such. But we need 800 in each. We're not far off on sense. Need that 800 to keep the armor out of OE. Right, okay. Place the bomber. Yeah, we can do that. We haven't got heals until the other FP runs out. Then we can go dock again. Mimic has the lowest cost, isn't it? Base cost 15 versus Assume. Nano cost still much higher at 70. And place the bomber. Okay, we failed that jump. Ah, I was trying to get on the flagpole, well, the signpost. I failed. Sneak the whole thing? Why not? Well, most of the thing. How's our complet doing? Not far off getting up to the 800. 1800 rather. I think we do dailies and then we'll carry on with some Inferno quests, but I think I'm going to dual log for it and just use a big 220. Because the next bit is searching for nuclei. Yeah, some for Sargef, Argly, Sorvit. That'll be quite easy on a 220 keeper or something, so, and it'll save a bit more running about because I'll have one character in one spot and one character next to the others. So we can't get another level this evening. How's our concealment doing? Let's make it even better. There we go. blew the aim shot. Yes, I did. I'm a doofus. Hit unsneak instead of aim shot, but never mind. I think ranged in this is maxed, I think. It is, yeah. Zizon, welcome to the stream. Right, here's a good spot, so... Leave before kaboom. Kaboom is bad. So how is everybody? Are we well? Midweek hump, everyone? So I could probably twink into the quality 300 sharpshooter, but unfortunately it would not help because we would OE quite quickly. Right, vehicle east. What's it? Scavenger, perpetual wastelands. There we go. Yeah, midweek's a bit of a weird one to stream on. It really is. Go for auto. How are we doing over on the YouTubes? No chat as yet, but that's okay. Yeah, I couldn't believe I did that Saturday. I just had a few beers, though. In my defence, it's not really any kind of defence. I mean, you know, chose to drink. So. Oh well. So yes, it's been an interesting week thus far. We had a bit of stormy weather at the end of last week, so of course Saturday for me was very busy, and then last night also quite busy. Sad to say, but yeah. Right, let's find some bits on the ground. Aha! Looks like a barrel. It is a barrel. Scope. Scope again. Like a couple of barrels. Barrel. Need a stock. Uh-huh. Yep. 3 for 3. Yeah, that return to form nano, I was thinking again, and I realised it's DV quest, isn't it? Nano deck only. Ah! No, still in aggro. Oh, Tara has spawned. Go and grab that. Mijelang Tom Maycrat is now following. Thank you for the follow. Oh, Tomato Maker. I misread it. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. How are you? Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. I think we will. First, let's remember we need to talk to Warden Istanis. Warden Staines. Anglified name. You're doing fantastic. Good. Glad to hear it. Really? There we are. Yeah, sell this. We will take diseased. I can get to 210. Now I'm trying to get in a victim ring. Not that hard if you've got like a 220 friend or something. I mean, I got one for this character quite early on. Just kill a static boss, basically. The only problem you got is if they're being camped by another crowd, because then it's kind of like the respawn takes longer or whatever. Camp a lot. Oh, actually, I'll wait till the thing's timed on there. Thinking on. I'll wait inside. As we just bravely run down anyway. Ah, fluff it. That's not me jumping. Oh my god. That's with my org. No one answered. Oh. Oh. Easiest dungeon to do it in is the one in Sorrow. And whichever ring drops, doesn't matter. Auto, when you right click it, it turns into the one you need. So easier than easy now. Okay, we got that, we got that. Hand in the others. I want to clear my inventory. Right, you have rubbish. I'm going to be logging my 220 keeper on pretty soonish and taking them to Inferno, so I could get you on then if the mob is up. Mission complete. There you go. A very long way to the next alien level. But you do get there, just keep on doing the do, and yeah. spoke to the guy in Borry. Yeah, there's no giveaway today. Dark cloud. Saturdays, we do the giveaways. Beer, please. Yes, indeed. However, I can't. Mrs. Carlos 2 is working this evening, so no beer tonight. Well, I might have a sneaky one later while I watch some more Lost. I think I've figured out what it's really about, but not saying. Do you tell? They're in purgatory. Yeah. I haven't finished season 1 yet, but I think that's what it is. This is however many years of Catholic school speaking here, so. You haven't watched? No, I never saw it when it was on. I was always in work when it was on. No, I've only watched, God, where am I up to? I think episode 2 or 3 of the second season. I thought it was kind of science fiction-y at first, and then there's a couple of, when they keep doing the flashbacks, and it flashes back to the guy that gives his kidney to his estranged father, etc. And you realise, the reason he woke up and was surprised he could move his toes is he hadn't been able to do that for quite a while. That was one of the tells. And I was like, nice beard. Thanks. Yeah, so I think that's where I'm up to.
People tell me all the time it's not my fault.
I'm going on a hike.
Shush. Yeah, I've just started season 2, episode 2. That's where I'm up to. That's as far as I got. But yeah, I think I've sussed it. If I'm wrong, if it's aliens or whatever, then yeah, okay, I'm wrong. I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea because, well, you do. The Nightman crew, can you happy hump day, man? Yeah, it is happy hump day. Crazy Yanders, g'day, kind sir. G'day. You going to check out Funcom's Doom? Yeah, I probably will, actually. I'm a big fan of the books, and I thought Villeneuve's twin movie of the first book was pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't think you could ever truly turn the book into a film, but I think he's done probably about the best job that you could hope for. He got the vibe, for me anyway. Everyone's going to have their own interpretation of the book after reading it, because that's how books work. But for me, yeah, his visuals and stuff, and the vibe, and there's an incredible score and music and whatnot. Yeah, it totally worked. And the Harkonnen thing, and yeah, just really worked for me. And also, it didn't do what the original, what was it, 1984 movie. It was kind of a Messiah story, wasn't it? Which, in the books, it's quite clear Paul is absolutely not the Messiah. He's just abusing that fact, Right. That they believe he is, Right, I am getting a cup of tea, so we're going to intermission mode. There we are. And we will do the same on the YouTubes. There we go, and I'll be back in about 4 minutes. Right, we is back. So go back to the live screen. There we go. Yeah, so if I'm wrong at the end of it, then I'm wrong. But yeah, it definitely seems like that to me. It's just my take on it. It doesn't mean I'm right. I quite enjoy being fooled. So yeah. Ah, you fooled me, JJ. It wasn't, it was this. There we go. I think I nailed it. Maybe. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it seems to be a motif of each person has a, you know, something they haven't forgiven themselves for or hasn't dealt with, or, you know, there's some issue they need to resolve before moving on, kind of thing. So I think it's a comment about that, but, you know, I could be completely wrong. It's just well scripted, paced, acted. You know, it's just generally a well-made show. So I can see why it was as popular as it was. Just between 2000, when did it air? 2004, 2010. Yeah, I was kind of head down, working. I barely watched TV, you know. There is an Obsidian Desecrator, best two-hand edge weapon in the game. Or at the bottom of high level temple. Must be able to blitz to Azzy. Remembering things respawn down there. Yeah, I did put in for the beta for the Dune MMO. Not heard anything back, but that was weeks and, well, months ago. So So I keep checking, you know, did I check my spam email and stuff like that. Plenty of spam, but not the right spam. So yeah, I just haven't gotten to the beta, so. Despite playing, when they first announced you could apply for the beta, filled in a questionnaire, and of course one of the things, what other survival games do you play? And I'm like, well, I don't. So I think that's maybe why they've gone, yeah, well, you're not going to like it then. Well, do you know? I don't know. I just never really have tried a survival game. Maybe this will be the one. There's a few things I've heard I didn't like the sound of, but maybe the mechanics will work in such a way that it's okay. One was, they said there's going to be a kind of reset of some sort after every week or so or something like that. Every couple of weeks, where it sounds like they reset the map. And I'm like, but if you've got to build bases and stuff, I'm not sure I want that. You know, I like permanence. Imagine building a settlement in Fallout 4 and then, for reasons, after 2 or 4 weeks it disappears. You'd be like, wait, what? Look at that. That's not on. Don't do that to me. Yeah, still OE without that thing. So I want to get into the quality 300 armor. It would just put me over because it's 2201. We've got like 40 points off, I think. What's the OE? $760. Yeah, like one goddamn point and we'd be out of OE without wearing that. I've got no perks I can put in. That's maxed. Rifle mastery. That's maxed. So, yeah. I've got 1 perk point. Rifle is 60 agility, 40 cents. Can I get that extra 1 point? Or something else? Enhanced DNA. Maybe. Black Ops. Ooh, rifle for 2. Try now. Yay! We got it. Because we're 1761. Nice. Right, so now I can put the defensive HUD back in and not BOE. Jinxed Phalanx, welcome to the stream. Ash, good evening. Welcome on in. I would have definitely liked to try the June beta before buying it, though. I was sort of looking forward to Outlaws, but the reviews are mixed. And the when you look at the purchase offers it's got, it's like, okay, base game, okay, $60. 3 days early access, season pass for like nearly 100 quid. Base game pre-order, 3 days, season pass, rogue in digital art book. Yeah, like that can't be downloaded anywhere. For 114, and then a subscription. for the Ultimate Edition. I'm like, how about no? Just give me a finished game to play, please. I mean, you know, a complete game, not whatever this is. And then, yeah, there's a few technical issues with it as well, which don't really appeal me. I mean, the Frostbite engine's surprisingly good. The Avatar game they released with it looks pretty as a picture. It's a fantastic looking game, but has issues at the moment with that particular title for, you know, how well it runs. I mean, someone was reading off the early access for content creators thing, and it's saying, oh, yeah, but don't switch on frame gen and don't switch on ray tracing, even though they've been advertising that it's got it. And for me, that's like, maybe wait for a Steam sale and buy the base game. Like I did with the other Star Wars games they've released lately. Couple of minutes to go. I guess Dune will be like Conan Exiles with Jedi's or something. I don't know. What I've seen of it, yeah, it looks okay. It doesn't look anything. I don't know, it looked like an Ubisoft game kind of thing. I don't know. It's definitely not like an RPG. So I'm not quite sure what it is yet. So I'm kind of holding off to see. Well, oh, hang on, what am I buying here? You know, like that. I'm waiting for Anarchy Online 2. We will die waiting for Anarchy Online 2, my friend. They won't ever make it. They don't make games like Anarchy Online anymore. They haven't done for 20 years. Literally. If they were going to make it, that time's been and gone a long time ago. Games aren't they're made in the same ways they were originally. Corporations got involved, and now it's, okay, how much can we milk the consumer or this IP for? I mean, how many times has Bethesda released Skyrim? It's Skyrim Special Edition, Skyrim Creation Club, another tip of Skyrim VR, now Skyrim Anniversary Edition, which I find comical. 10-year anniversary. Yeah, isn't it about time we had a new Elder Scrolls? It's been about every 5 to 7 years they released an Elder Scrolls game. It's like, not anymore. Skyrim in space. Yeah, if only it had been that good. Yeah, Starfield's alright. It just wasn't a remarkable game, or, you know, like Skyrim was. It just never built the following in the same way. It felt quite pedestrian. A little bit clunky in combat. It was alright. I enjoyed it. You know, I'm not knocking it, but, you know, I don't think it was a particularly standout game. It was good enough, you know? For me, it was like, yeah, it's good enough. But that was kind of it. I think I put a few 100 hours into it. Loading screen simulator. Yeah, that's definitely a bit of a thing. You know, you play Cyberpunk and, like, there's maybe 3 loading screens in the entire game. A lot of other games have loading screens, but they disguise them. Like if you play like Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor, whenever you're crawling through a gap slowly, it's actually a loading screen you're going through. So they're still there, they're just well hidden and they don't feel as in your face. Whereas Starfield is odd in that it's like you can be at the top of a building getting a lift, and instead of just going down in the lift, you get a loading screen, and then the same lift opens in the same environment you were in anyway. 208 trader, solo on diseased, good luck. 208 agent. It's got a an OFAB weapon at the moment. Cobra Mark 6. Yeah, it is, because you FP dock, you just heal your way out of the crap, so to speak. Yeah. Yeah, MMOs all changed after WoW, sadly, because it was such a massive commercial success that suddenly an MMO had to follow that format until survival MMOs came out, and they're quite a different thing as well. So I think we soloed him at 206. But, you know, once you can FP dock effectively, you're not doing bad. I soloed him with a Perennium, but it just took like 20 minutes. Need to get another dock heal, like not just CH. Like a top-up heal rather than waiting for CH to recharge all the time. I think. Yeah, MP pets would help. They would, yeah. A demon and a heal pet. Yeah. Seen a few agents that do both. Cast them, then stand around waiting. And then go soldier or trader or whatever else for that utility. Getting kind of low. Okay. Finally, yeah. What does that rely on? 862. Psycho mod biomess. Yeah, we're way over. It's just nano resist, I guess. Yeah, once you got a heal pet on yourself, yeah, it is certainly easier. We've got lasting ultimatum anyway, which is pretty nifty, hot to have running for, you know, most of the time. Come on. Oh, you bloody thing. Come on. That's better. I want a rifle that's also got burst. All the things. You know, we got all the buffs out the yin yang for this fight, so. Ooh, UBT. Turn you in, mate. There you go. Splat, splat, splat. You do more damage prone poison. Yeah, it feels like quite a bit more just from just having the fling shot, you know, so you're getting that extra shot every time. No. Need to go back to the warden. Right, who wanted a no victim ring? Someone was asking about one earlier on. Oh yeah, if I get the upgraded Zan weapon, yeah, definitely do more. I've already got a 220 agent with that rifle, and yeah, it's definitely does a hell of a lot more. I just don't have that rifle, so this is in between a Perennium and that, the quality 300 OFAB. Yeah, it does. Like I say, I've got one on my other agent, and yeah, as soon as he got that, I was like, oh, we're sorted. Pew pew. I have my reward now. Goodbye. Half a level, not bad. Who was it that wanted... Let's chat. Who was it? Tomato Maker, I think it was asking. Are you still in the chat? It was you, yeah. If you make your way to Sorrow, I'll get you one if the boss is up anyway. Look, tiny agent with ruse 4. And we hide in the grass. Right, I'm going to park this here. And I'm going to log. Big Toon. Oh, you got help already? Okay, dude. So let's log in. We'll just go keeper because simplicity. Right, I think I've already got the quest. Oh, join raid for all. Yeah, by mistake. Don't know if that left me or not. Yeah, never mind. Claim whatever that is. Right, have a look. So, well, it's funny, isn't it? We've got two different lights. Okay, never mind. Examinate Anzi Zealots. We've got that one. And search for the nuclei. So we're going to do those two. They're both in the same playfield. Ooh. Put those on. So I'm going to stand here and do the heavy lifting on this character. So I think what I'll do is... will I be able to use follow running all that way? Up the ramp, etc. Probably not. Right, and before we go there... you can have... that. And we'll go for... recruit. Yes. I think follow's going to keep breaking. So... I'm going to move him to the top of the ramp, I think. Or no, we need to go back to... is it the same Yutto or a different Yutto? I can't remember. Lady Sky Cannon, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Will June be Anarchy 2? No. It's a survival MMO. So it won't be a sandbox kind of thing. And it's set in the June universe, not in the Anarchy Online universe. So you know, you've got to do the whole keep yourself hydrated, stay in the shade, yada yada yada. The usual stuff for survival games. So we'll just have to see what it's like, really. Funcom sent you an email about it. Nice. Rage Star, subscribed. And we subscribed for 2 months. Currently 2 months strength. Thanks very much for the resub, dude. Much appreciated. Might check it out on release. Yeah, I may do. I may sort of study it. I was hoping for the beta, yeah. Use that sub money for beer. I can do both. Now, for one of the returns, I've got a feeling it's... Right, we're safe in there. We're having a much brighter day of it on this account than we are on the other one. No idea why. AO2 would be a dream come true. It would, but I think that the time to make it has been and gone. Unless, it's like gone full circle again. You got to remember the learning curve in Anarchy. They'd immediately want to trim that, and the only way they can do that is by simplifying the game mechanics and character mechanics, and then it starts not being the sandbox twinking dream that Anarchy is. So, yeah, I can't see a way to do it other than making the pure game, but persuading, the suits that's going to work now, I can imagine them releasing or announcing Anarchy 2 and then making something that's severely dumbed down, to use the phrase, but not actually dumbed down, just simplified for what they call modern audiences, which is an insult of what they think of their audience. You remember when Anarchy released, MIT phoned up Funcom and said, "Who and what are you? You're using up all our bandwidth at MIT. All the kids on campus are logging into some address in Norway." And they said, "Oh, we're a science fiction MMO and blah blah blah." And they were like, "Oh, right, okay. At least we know what it is." So, yeah, different kind of an audience, really, than, typical person that just plays maybe WoW or something. They're just chilling and doing. Right, we've got to do Zealots and the other stuff. Right, I'm going to do these nuclei guys first. Let's check the mission log. Argefs first. Okay. Yeah, after WoW came out, every company went, well, that's a commercial success, so that's what we're going to make. We're just going to copy that format. And they never really moved away from that. No company has, really. They're like, oh, it's got to be exactly like WoW or we're not making it, because WoW was successful, so we have to make the thing that was successful again, Had a friend who lost a full scholarship, full right to MIT because he stopped going to class. AO was more interesting. Oh, World of Anarchy Online crap. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, it's just the way it went. They saw the success of. Someone must want these. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I think he might have been better served by staying with the courses at MIT. I don't know. I guess. See, I don't want to kill all the Somphos because maybe, somebody's trying to get their dojo. Just so you know, Carl, I'm not around on Friday. Off to Bournemouth for the day. Nice. Bit of sunshine, hopefully. Nerf keepers. This is a very end game geared keeper. You've got like everything. You got ACDC, got the drone, he's got that. He's got the 5k board, Cillians, Dust Brigade, Condemned Bulwark. Yeah, just everything, basically. All the nice toys. Yeah, we don't want those. Argef was still on, as far as I know. Argefs, yeah. Still need a couple more, I think. The tier armor is in social, yeah. That took quite a while to get. Argef, there we go. Freddy's Jukebox. Hey Carl, how does one scale the UI? You can't. I'm just playing at 1440p. The UI doesn't actually scale, unfortunately. If there was a way of doing it, I'd do it. Okay, I think we still need one more. Yeah, tier 2 armor, because it looks like the guy in the character creation. That's why I wanted that. I mean, he's a really decently made keeper, that's the thing. He's got like pretty much every top end item you could want. Right, I think we're on Archy now. Arglees, yeah. I just think that in social looks cool. But yeah, it is a very defensive build, keeper, so. With the Obsidian Desecrator, which is definitely one of the better two-hand edge weapons, if not the. What history will show Anarchy Online set humanity back a century of tech evolution? Yeah, because I didn't pay attention in college. Yeah. Plenty of things have held us back. How many were distracted by video games and became game programmers instead of designing a better hydraulic pump algorithm? Yeah. Or inventing cures for diseases or God knows, yeah. As Chuck Berry said, you never can tell. I can't imagine the agent trying to survive this. He'd been absolutely been running around, completely like overwhelmed. Frantically snaring everything. Probably someone over here looking for a doja going, where are all the Sunfoss at? Ugly, you're over there. Come on then. I've only got one now. I think they've reset. Yeah, they just stood there wondering what to do. Yeah, so I'm actually running the game at 1440p with Noten Dubtech Edge, which is a custom skin you can install quite easily. But the scale of the UI is kind of fixed. Or it won't rescale. Sovleet, I believe, is next, hopefully. Sovleet, yep. Oh, come back! I was going to say, take the Sunfoss if you want them. I couldn't see his name. Where'd the guy go? I'm spinning over here somewhere. Where's that dude gone? You come back, you can have all them. I don't want them. Oh, maybe he didn't either. He hasn't touched any of the ones here. Oh well. He'll say, hey, look, you know, if you want the Sunfoss for the doja, they're yours, mate. Yeah, it's one of the better tier armors, I think. I like it. And the white condemned bulwark. That works with it. Tier 3, it goes red or blue, I can't remember. But I wanted the yellow you get when you're at the character creation screen or the IP shops. We've got the Zealots one to do. Excuse me. You disciple. I think it's Zealots first. Uh-oh. Don't need that. Yeah. And the Zealots and the Disciples. Okay. Zealots hit surprisingly hard for their level. If they can hit you. Zealot. In fact, the boss down here Doesn't hit as hard as the zealots do, which is disturbing. Yeah, I don't know, they like got some crit buff running or something. Damage multiplier. Need more zealots. There's one. Come back. Nope, still need more zealots. Over by his feet, disciple. There's one. Right, disciples. We seem to have plenty of those. First bit I saw reviews was how to set up AO in 4K like 10 years ago. Oh, thank you, dude. God, yeah, I remember doing that. You can kind of remember making the video. Not sure how many. Is it 5 for each? Yeah, 5. Yeah, I was definitely distracted by AO in the beginning. First 4 years, certainly. I mean, some of my main characters from back then have got over a year play time, which is crazy. Whole year of your life just playing a game. Not paying for so many hours a day, a whole actual full year. Over 370 days on one character. That's nuts. That's not healthy. May have accelerated real-world nanotech. Well, yeah, that's possible. I mean, I learned things in the game that aren't necessarily to do with the game. That much is for sure. You know, because of all the different people from different walks of life that you end up meeting inside the game. There are people I know who are married with kids, who are in school now, high school even, that would never have met if not for Anarchy Online. So people exist in the world purely because of this game. Had they not met in the game, hit it off, started exchanging more than in-game tells, moved over to, you know, what would it have been then, MSN or something, and then phone calls and then meetups, and yeah, Oh, one person from the States and one person from Sweden ended up hooking up. Getting married, having a kid, etc. Quantum computer and AI breakthrough, we're not too far from full nano stuff. Yeah, AI is kind of getting oversold quite a bit. It's a very clever algorithm. But it's not intelligence, as in the scientific intelligence. It has no wants, wishes, or needs. Has no internal logic or sense of self. So it's not like data or something like that, you know? It's very sophisticated, etc. But calling it artificial intelligence is kind of a misnomer, really. But, you know, that's the buzzword, isn't it? It just reminds me a lot of the .com boom and how, you know, that works. Yeah, the organic minds are they're so complex we still don't really understand them. But they are self-aware, you know, that's the thing. Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. I mean, look what it's done for, you know, frame gen, upscaling, all these game technologies. It's incredible. And what it can do, you know, with other stuff. And can it pass the Turing test and yada yada. Alright, so for this one, find the one who talks with the past is for that one. Search for the nuclei, deliver the nuclei to the Yutto. So we got the Yuttos down here, and then talks to the past is in the huts, I think. ICQ, yeah, that would have been one as well. Yeah, ICQ. The models have equal insight. What? I died? Oh shit. Oh well. I should have maybe moved them out of the way. Nothing was hitting them. That's weird. I could hear them getting hit, but I thought, yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Just leave them to res. And then rebuff them. No? Not you either. Right, okay. Search for the nuclei. Deliver the... You have to... Isn't it you then? You gave me the mission. Alright, it's the ones in the hut. Okay. Montan Skiot. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Elon's this. Elon's that. I fucking hate that guy. He's never invented anything. He's not. He pretends he's Tony Stark or something, but he's absolutely not. He's just got enough money to go all in on something. Like, he didn't invent the cars in Tesla. The engineers at Tesla did that. What he does, he buys his way into a company, takes the credit, boosts his public image as, oh, look me, I'm genius Tony Stark kind of thing that he's absolutely not. He didn't design the rockets at SpaceX or whatever. The engineers there did, etc. The only company he founded that was successful was PayPal, and he didn't do the heavy lifting setting that up. You know, so he talks the talk, and I am the big I am, but it's not who. That's not who and what he really is. He grew up with his family had an emerald mine, so he was born with money. You know, and it's like money is the escalator to the top rather than the mountain. You know. He told them to make the rockets pointy. Yeah, right. They wouldn't have figured that out from, you know, basic bloody physics. Yeah, he makes out he's all this stuff, but he's not. You scratch beneath the surface, it's like, nope. And he's quite happy for people to believe, you know, he's this multi-talented, poly-genius thing. He's not. He's just got money. Very expensive joke, yeah. Goodbye. Okay, so we got that one. I was expecting a hand in, but I have the nuclei here. Oh, we did a research. Marksman. Yay, extra 30 to rifle. Let's keep going on that. Oh, the information. Do I have it with me? I know I've already farmed it, but... yeah, I picked one up ages ago, but I might have dropped it in the bank. Yeah, I think I did. You think X is worth 50 billion? It's probably not even worth 1 billion at this point. All the advertisers have left. The platform's hemorrhaging money to the point where he thinks he can sue advertisers for not advertising on his platform. Hey, doesn't work like that, dude. He literally he literally thinks that's going to work. Take someone, pay me money to advertise on a site spouting, you know, racism, hatred, bigotry, and division. And, you know, the company's like, we don't want to be associated with any of that. Thank you. That's very not on brand for us. You know. Elon's problem is he's always had his own way, and he's got no idea how to deal with not getting his own way. Alright, let's go and buff this guy back up. That I probably should have just warped to the garden, but didn't. How is it at high level? I only got it to level 60 on my fruit. It's much better than my info fruit. Yeah, I mean, you're going to find different things suit your play style more or less, so... Every time you roll a new class, you're going to discover new things about different ways to play. Yeah, I had a list of things he's never invented, but I can't remember where it went to. It made me laugh. I think I found it on Twitter as well. Yeah, Elon, no one, and I mean no one, calls it X. Okay, dude? Nobody calls it that. At best they say X, formerly Twitter. Yeah, someone actually put together all the relevant info, like God. Yeah, here it is. Elon Musk did not found Tesla, nor did he invent the car. Tesla was founded and built by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpening. Elon Musk isn't why SpaceX is successful, the rockets are. And the genius designer of those is Tom Mueller. He's not a genius, he hasn't invented anything. He's good at finding opportunities, stealing the credit when he buys his way in. That's it. He's don't look at the man behind the curtain. Yeah, that's Elon. It's bullshit. He's quite happy for the world to believe he's some, genius Tony Stark figure, but he's absolutely not. He's just a rich person. And it's not wise investment either. He's just got so much money, he can invest in things. And, someone said they gambled with him in college. And every round, he would just go all in until he won. And then when he won, he was like, ha-ha, I won. It was like, well, yeah, but overall you've lost. But it didn't matter to him, he'd won. He just had enough money to keep going all in till he won his money back. It's like, yeah, but you lost X number of hands, I mean, Twitter was... The thing is, he didn't even buy Twitter on his own. He had to use 2 Russian oligarchs to secure the loan to do it. He didn't have He didn't have 44 billion cash lying around in an account somewhere. I mean, he's probably got something close to that in his tax havens, wherever they are. But that's it. And the thing is, ever since he's been divorced and his children have disowned him, he's been acting out. He's fallen into all kinds of crap that he absolutely didn't believe 4 years ago. He was completely the opposite, and he's gradually got suckered into his own algorithm and believes his own bullshit now. He's in a very, very bad place mentally. Yeah, tons of people don't get paid in real life, not as much as they should. Yeah, songwriters for singers, yeah, this is it. And they write those songs, and the record label pay them to write the song, and that's it. And then the record label owns the song. That's where the money ends for them. They don't get a royalty. That's why you see, these boy bands that were successful back in the day, of all working regular jobs now with no great fortune or anything, and that's largely because they didn't write a note of the music they released. They were just flim-flam bunch of guys with pretty faces or whatever, in order to sell records. They were the photographs in McDonald's for the burgers. That's their function. That's it. Right, so for the quest and in the devotion, we want the keeper for that. Lost Stories is the Anzi Gopher. Yeah, we could have done that. We'll do the Anzi Gopher, because that's just talking to or possibly killing an NPC. Depends. Sometimes it aggroes, sometimes it doesn't. There's a bunch of people that have written God knows how many songs. Like, was it Neil Diamond wrote most of the Monkey hits before he went out on his own as an artist? That kind of thing. I don't know if that's completely true. I think other people may have written them as well, but that's why the lead singer ended up running a fishing tackle shop, whereas any one of the Beatles that's still alive is a multi-millionaire. Because they actually wrote that music. They owned it. It's like everyone goes, oh, Bangles' biggest hit, oh, Manic Monday. Yeah, but Prince wrote it and gave it to them. He's done that with a few artists. Did they do a good job of that record, that song? Yeah, absolutely they did, yeah. But that breakout song for them, yeah, Prince wrote that. And if you listen to it, you can kind of hear it's a Prince song. It's just so perfectly formed and polished as a piece of music, you know. All his tracks are all beginning to end. Everything about the track belongs in that track. You can't imagine any other thing being in it. But that's his very special talent Prince had. The music that he wrote, the song itself would be so of itself that there was no other way to do it other than the way he'd already done it. You know, kind of like most great composers are like that. And you listen to something by Mozart or something, you just can't imagine adding or taking away anything from it. It's just exactly right as it is, you know. Like, it would have existed in its own right anyway, almost. And like, electric cars are like a great idea, but we're still generating the power to recharge those batteries with conventional power stations. You know, until we move away from those, we're still going to have the problem. We've just shifted it elsewhere. We've got to do something, but yeah. Ungfreak subscribed 26 months. Thank you, my dude, for the resub, and thank you for 26 months. Much appreciate you, man. Where the fluff did 2 years go? Oh my god. Right. Please don't attack me when I talk to you. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't, and I've no idea why. Is he gonna... He's aggroing... Oh, God. Okay. We could have just had a conversation, but no. No, they were making money anyway. He buys into successful companies. He doesn't buy into companies and make them better. I mean, if you want to see his pretty much his whole input was that god-awful Cybertruck. That thing is an abomination. It's god-awful. You know, but he thinks it's great, you know. But from every design philosophy, no. And how crap the build quality is. Yeah, it's shocking. For the money, it's a shocking piece of trash. Right, so sometimes he talks to you and lets you and trades those with you. I'm not sure what the trigger is for the difference. I don't know. And then other times he will aggro. There might be a logic to it, but I've never quite understood what it was. Oh no, not down there. Further up. Elminster, welcome on in. Good to see you. Yeah, no, I don't hold Elon in high regard. I think he's a guy in pain, to be honest. I mean, that's what his behaviour suggests. Right. got your story, but for some reason he aggroed. There might be a reason for it, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. What was it? Shadowlands, Inferno. Is it that one? Boots Quest, Spirit Quest, I think this one was. Start that ramp that heads towards the drop-off. When you find him, you should ask it about it. When you do, he will give you... Yeah, why did he aggro it? Yeah, it's not explained here either, so don't know. Do you have your tea or beer? Something to sip would be nice. Yeah, it's going to be tea this evening. Yeah, he brought money into a company that was already successful. That's not... I mean, yeah, they took the deal because they saw, you know, investment potential, but any company would see that. But then kind of showed how much he knows about electric cars by, you know, creating the Cybertruck, which is an absolute piece of shit. How much do they sell for? Like $100 grand or something crazy? It's like... It's not just they look bad. Yeah, price. $100,000. Fuck me for a piece of shit like that. Running around, it's a truck, right? It's meant to be a truck. 0 to 60, 2.6 seconds. So yeah, but you got permanent torque. But trying to use it off-road, you watch any of these road tests, and the thing just is cheaply made crap. It's just terrible. They look nice with the machine gun on top. They just look stupid. I think they've sold a total of 6,000 of them. So when you see one out in the wild, yeah, okay, there's the biggest idiot in town. Kind of deal, you know. Right. Oh no. Capture the essence. Yeah, that's down the other way. And in the devotion, anti-devotees, and then the scribe. Yeah. That shouldn't be too hard. You stay there. Yeah, investment into a company is always important, but he's doing a lot of harm to the brand at the moment, and it has been for the last sort of 2 years or so. He's bringing the brand into disrepute, basically, by basically being a dickhead. Is it devotees first? Devotees. Okay. Well, what they look like is, in the UK, they look exactly the same shape as a skip. I don't know what you call them in the States or other territories, but yeah, they look like a skip that has a lock lid on it. If they get wet, they rust. If they get too much sun on them, the metal also stains. I thought it was stainless steel, like a DeLorean or something, but... And his predatory monetary practices on regular Tesla cars as well has not done them any favours. I'll kill this thing. Right, you've got the same size battery and everything in 2 different models, but you've got to pay more to have higher range out of the same battery, which is just bullshit. What was that tractor company in the States that tried to stop people getting their tractors serviced by anyone other than that company? Yeah, I've never seen one in the wild, but like I say, only 6,000 people have ever bought one. I mean, for the same money, you could get a brand new 911 Carrera, you know, so why would you buy that? I mean, you could get, you know, the best off-road work truck in the world for 1/10 of, like 20% of that cost. Yeah, John Deere, yeah, so they tried to do what, you know, it's like Elon watched that happen and went, yeah, we should do that. Like, no, you moron. There are other, you know, you've got bigger car companies in the world like Nissan, for God's sake, who are making better electric cars than Tesla are. Who don't have people are ashamed of driving Tesla cars because of Elon and what an arsehole he's turned into. And if he didn't have a controlling share in the company, they'd get rid of him. I'm telling you now. First chance they get. I think he will liquidate his shares in Tesla anyway, because he's losing so much money a month because of what he's done with Twitter. Basically wrecked it. It's no longer making money because no one wants to advertise there, because they don't want their brand associated with the site anymore, because it's just turned into a shithole. Now, protectors, it's devotees I want. Or are you? You're a devotee. You can die. Yeah, heated seating monthly, but yeah, it's just predatory monetization is what it is, and you know, people aren't stupid. You know, it gets into the news, the public becomes aware of it, and then all of a sudden people stop buying your cars. It's that thing of year-on-year growth that corporations want to see, because they want bigger and bigger money every year, instead of being quite happy making a hell of a lot of money every year anyway. But no, we want to see more money, so we're going to get more and more predatory with how we approach that. And the trouble is, in a mixed market, you've got all these other car companies saying, well, we basically make a car with similar luxury performance, mileage, etc., as they do for half the, well, 20% of the cost in the case of the Cybertruck. Oh, and you can put stuff in the back of it. I mean, people that bought one and try and use it like a regular pickup just look ridiculous. You know, like 3 bags of cement in there and call it loaded. It's like, mate, buy a Mark II Hilux. It'll outperform the Cybertruck in the punishment it can take for years. Yeah, the interior panels on the back doors have a problem. The interior panel gets stuck when you try and open the door, and just rips off when you just pull in at the door. The whole thing just wires hanging out, and then it won't shut properly, the locks don't align, etc. Oh, it's just a piece of trash. It's just terrible. Oh, I should have my procs ready, shouldn't I? Oh yeah, nothing compared to what game companies realise. Yeah, releasing unfinished games. Remember, you'd go out, you'd buy the disc, that was the game. Job done. There was no anything else. It was like, okay, you've got your game, and you just played the game, beginning to end. Now, oh my god. You remember we looked at the Star Wars Outlaw, it goes from 60 to like monthly subscription for a single player game. I was like, wait, what? And then they're saying, yeah, we're going to sell you a game, but you don't own it, we do. Wait, what? And then I saw all the Lisa Simpson memes. If paying for something isn't ownership, then piracy isn't theft. Which is exactly what they're going to do. They won't make more money doing it. That's some spin doctor on a corporate board that's come up with this idea. But they haven't taken into account, and people will go, no. You know what I mean? Okay, we'll just crack your game and play it anyway. Screw you. And they do. It happens. Happens very quickly as well these days. People can reverse engineer a game so quickly now. Except De Novo. Yeah, but De Novo's horrible. It just lags games out. It gives you loads of stuttering and yeah, it's god awful. But it's like the Star Wars game. I'll buy it, but I'm going to wait till it's on a Steam sale before I buy it. I'm not paying that kind of money for it. It just ain't worth it to me personally, and that's the difference. I mean, on the last Steam sale last weekend in the UK, you could buy all of the Metro games for £8, less than $10 for all of them, including the new one. So it was like, that's a lot of games. And, you know, that's a hell of a deal for games that haven't really dated. It's always the way, isn't it? You want protectors and it's devotees. You want devotees, it's all protectors. Yeah, last game I bought, like pre-release, was Starfield. I bought into the hype. I said I wouldn't, but then I did. So I bought into it. And yeah, I don't regret it. I enjoyed the game. It didn't cost more to pre-order it or whatever. Plus I bought the digital deluxe doohickey, you know, so literally play it day one, get all the DLC when it comes out. But I think they're only going to do the one DLC with that, to be honest. Yeah, I've got a code for Diablo 4. It came with my graphics card. I've never bothered. I tried to give it away to someone, but it will only redeem because I bought an NVIDIA branded card, you know, like a Founders Edition or whatever they call it now. Because the build quality on those is surprisingly good, actually, and the coolers are extremely good. And none of the stress of that card goes on the PCB because it's a steel frame that's actually taking all the weight. It's like a remarkably well-made thing. Yeah, I should kill some of these ads before we pull the big guy. Yeah, De Novo's horrible. Yeah, this is where one of the reasons Steam succeeded as well as it did. Not just because it was the only way you could play Half-Life 2 when it released, but more than that, it was it made it easier to just pay for a game and play it than to go hunting for dodgy, cracked copies of games, you know. It was like there wasn't, like, AMD got involved with the production of Starfield, so there was no DLSS 3 frame gen. They put FSR in, which is inferior in every way. You know, and there was no... any game that supports temporal anti-aliasing can have frame gen in it, effectively, and DLSS. And 2 hours after the early release, there was a mod for it. So that, if you know, guy in his study, basement, bedroom, whatever, can do that, dorm, in 2 hours after the game's released. Sure as hell, Nvidia, you know, Bethesda could have included it, and then, you know, they did. Oh, come on. He says, God mode keeper. Well, I think we proved not God mode by dying earlier. Actually, I'll just check in for a doja. No. Okay. Still got to do a couple of protectors, I think. That's what they say. One more protector, and we do the other bit. That should give us a ding. Not a bazillion miles off, as it is, looking at that. Oh, another devotee. I've seen a 170 plus Engie in Foreman's. I don't know. Sure it wasn't their pet that was that level, but it was actually them that was that level. They should not be in that dungeon at that level. Definitely not. Oh, there was one there. Oh. Had a Slayer droid and a dog. Yeah, I mean, you can have a Slayer in the Foreman's. That's definitely a thing. I've even seen Slayer droids in the temple, you know. But it's an agent doing it, not a Engie. Or is it a demon I'm thinking of? Not sure. But 170 is pushing it. I mean, I don't think it spits you out of the dungeon at that level, but... also, what the hell would you kill in there? You know what I mean? Unless you've been teleported in, but I thought teleportation was blocked in those dungeons. Right, let's get Big'em. Come on. There he is. He's killing floaters for all. he might have had 170 pets, but if you're sure the actual character, the player was that level, yeah, he should not have been in there. Unless there's some hack for getting in. I mean, killing floaters at that level is like one-hit kills, aren't they? I would imagine. They're more or less that by 100, so 170. Caught. Twitch ads getting worse and worse. Just had 3-minute pre-roll. Oh, Jesus. I mean, I have to have them switched on. It won't let me disable them. But I have them on, like, the lowest possible setting. I think it's just pre-roll and then you're good, I think. Yeah, only way you get 3 pros to go away setter is run a min per hour, I think. Yeah. I tried to set it to whatever the least amount of, you know, ads it would do. Like other companies that getting too greedy, like Prime, for example. You know, people started using streaming services so they didn't have to sit through ads, and now they're introducing ads. Like, guys, that's not going to work. You know what I mean? You're not going to gain more customers, you're going to lose them. It was a successful money-making platform, but they decided they needed to make more money, you know? There you go, you dead. Me running. I don't know if it's just me, but I only get 190 per sub now. I don't know. I've not looked. I know the sub price is going up soon. I got an email about that. Okay, so capture essence. Yeah, that's further down. Okay, so we did those. Now what? There's no return to. Did something spawn? No. Okay, let's go back to... It's not that one. It's... Yeah, did that. And then... Burning marshes, and then return to the one who talks about... Okay, we'll return to him, but I haven't got a mission entry to return to him. Yeah, I'm not sure a warbot can, but you can have a Slayer droid in Foreman's really easily, I've seen. But generally you see a warbot in Temple of the Three Winds a lot. $9 in Canada, wow. I got it and suck at twinking. Fair enough. I don't do much twinking. I just like level my way out of problems. Real twinking is making something as powerful as possible at a fixed level, if you know what I mean. So like temple twink, subway twink, etc, etc. Yeah, it's about £6 in the UK. £6 British. Yeah, we got Prime just for, you know, well, yeah, I think we set it up before lockdown because there was stuff we wanted to buy and it was just, yeah, let's get an Amazon account and then free delivery, yada yada. And it made sense, you know, for a few years, and it was nice having the free kind of TV as well. But Prime now, it's super duper monetized. Like, oh, new movie on Prime. You think great, and you go there and it's like rent. It's like, what's this? Blockbusters? Rent it for this much, or you know, buy it. But you're not buying it. You can only watch it on Prime. So as soon as you unsubscribe, you've lost what you've bought. So, you know, it's a load of shit. Because I thought, well, you buy it, what, you download it? What? I got banned from making Prime abused the free trials and the free subs. Everyone does that. Free stuff, yes please. And then they wonder why people just keep looking for the free stuff, you know. Well, because it's free, man. Everyone loves a bargain. Alright, who am I? You? Carl, do you get to pay for AO in euros or pounds? It says pounds for me. Kill the Ermites. Yeah, that's not too bad. Goodbye. Okay, no XP hand in for that. Oh yeah, you want the essences, okay. Go and get the essences. And these things here would have splatted this character pretty much, I think. Still might, just running past them, I don't know. Yeah, it comes out as in sterling, you know, so UK money. For a time it came out in euros. I don't know if it was the whole bullshit Brexit thing or what, I don't know. $22 per month Canadian, yeah. Every economy scales slightly differently, you know, it's not unit for unit. There's like relative costs, like how much is a loaf of bread in Canada, you know, just basic supermarket branded bread. Or like 4 litres of milk or something. $4 or $6. Yeah, it's like in the UK, average loaf of bread's £1.5. So like nearly nothing. That's supermarket prices. They're always like heavily discounted, aren't they? Oh, AO, yeah. It's about 12, 13 quid. It's about the same as Netflix or something. For me. Oh, actually, yeah, we want a Doja, don't we? $12 you pay for a year. I think it goes down to like $9 in the UK for if you buy a year. So yeah, I mean buying 12 months is always cheaper. I liked it when on the anniversary they would do an extra offer on top of that. Live in East Europe. Yeah, it's always going to be slightly different depending on your region, I guess. So they have bad wages, right? And wages have been frozen for like 14 years here for most people. Whereas the cost of everything's gone up and up and up, so it's not good. And it's not anything to do with Russia invading Ukraine or any of that shit. It's all to do with the various companies involved, energy companies, the supermarkets, etc., price gouging and blaming that. Because they're making record profits. Yay, Doja! $17 an hour for min wage here, one bedroom apartment. Yeah, property's so damn expensive now. Massively more expensive than it was in your grandparents' time relative to your wage. I think Putin is the devil incarnate. It's not far off. I also think he's managed to... You got to remember that the Russian political system is a shark tank. You know what I mean? So... He's not truly elected. He doesn't have a parliament or a senate or a congress or anything like that. He's a dictator, right? And he's backed by oligarchs and gangsters and all that. And these are utterly ruthless people, yeah? He's just always been the most ruthless and most cunning, which is why he's where he is. But because it's a shark tank, if the other sharks smell blood in the water, he's fucked. You know what I mean? Yeah, and like any political opponent that's any kind of threat to him, suddenly he's poisoned or falls off a balcony or, he bumps him off. Yeah, he's a very fucked up place. The thing is, how old is he now? He's in his 80s, isn't he? Yeah. And I think that's why Ukraine's done what it's done, because it embarrasses him. Yay, got a level. That's what I was aiming for. Yeah, so Ukraine, tactically, what they've done, people go, well, why would you do that? And it's like, well, from here, we can target what we need to target without using the weapons you've said we can't use. So... Yeah, they've been very smart with that. And on top of that, it also is very embarrassing for him. Ukraine is fucked. It's not. I think it's Putin who's fucked. Putin's age... 71, yeah. Yeah, he can't win the war against them. That's the thing. He's stagnated for 10 years. When the Ukraine agreed to return the Soviet-era nukes back to Russia in exchange for independence, and Putin was like, yes, yeah, you will always be independent. You know, they should not have trusted him. Because of course he's gone back on that straight away, hasn't he? 2014, annexed the Crimea, built a bridge, said, right, now that, you know, that ocean territory is ours, or that sea territory. No, I genuinely hope Ukraine succeed. I think they might do it as well. There's already some of his closest allies are getting bumped off inside of Russia. That's not been done by the Ukraine. That's his own, inverted commas, people doing that. It's not everyone in Russia, though, is it? It's what Putin wants. Yeah, if they can land one, it's old tech. It can get blown out of the sky before it ever lands. That's the problem. Russia's always sort of projected this thing of like, oh, you know, we've got superiority in, you know, in every department. But they actually don't. They're technologically behind in military terms by quite a bit. No, it doesn't cause the nuke to actually detonate. It just destroys it before it can detonate. Just broken missile that can no longer... The sophistication on causing a nuke to actually nuke is very, very complex, and any slight damage stops it from actually doing it. If everything doesn't fire exactly at the right time, it doesn't cause the nuke to nuke. So you only have to disrupt it by shooting it with a laser, go through the computer system, and it's dead. It doesn't nuke mid-air. You know, I know what you're thinking, like, oh, shoot a missile, it'll explode with the full force of that missile. It actually doesn't. That's why Reagan was so into Star Wars, you know, they called it, didn't they? Yeah, but it's containable, you know, so you have multiple charges all detonating inwards at the same time to cause the reaction that then gives you the nuclear explosion. Okay, so that 101, that's the absolute most basic description of how a nuke works. It's an implosion device with a high yield source. If that doesn't detonate correctly, you don't get that explosion. Yeah, well, the news we get's from the Ukraine and reporters now in Russia. And their jamming stuff is outdated and is ineffective as well. I mean, the propaganda that's rife on their media, and they control all the media. There's no kind of ifs, ands, buts or maybes. Oh, we're going to march into the Ukraine and we'll take it in 3 days. Yeah, okay. Did not happen. And the people I know who live in Russia, you know, most of them are trying to get out. None of them give a shit about the Ukraine. They don't know why that he wants to invade it. They're not interested in it. You know, there's little... It doesn't really matter what the people of Russia want. Putin's just going to do whatever he wants to do. Because he's a dictator. The war is not going well for them. I mean, you know, they're sending raw recruits into battle against trained soldiers, and it's a bloodbath for him. It's disgusting. He's hundreds of thousands of people dead, you know. I know what he wants. He wants the former Soviet territories all returned before he retires. That's his thing. He wants the complete thing. But it's just not going to happen. Yeah, it's kind of bread box kind of nation. Massive food production and stuff. Which is why I can see how that would be beneficial to Russia, rather, own all the grain and farming and everything that's there, rather than have to buy it from a foreign, a different country. I can see why they'd want it, but, they're not going to get it. Right, anyway. We are going to close out, I think. I'm tired. Wilsid. Oh, hi. First time managed to get it live and not watch offline later. Oh, God. Yeah, time zones. After seeing Ukraine and Russia fight, America has 7 aircraft carriers that would have been better spent on 100,000 drones. Makes you think they haven't got 100,000 drones, dude. Right. Is anyone else streaming Anarchy online? Let's have a look. Who have we got? Me and Rubicar live feed, which is nice, but it's not exactly a stream. They should make more grain than the UK. Oh, they might do. It's full of coal and industry, not farm and fields. Yeah, anyone got a suggestion for raiding? Anyone we should raid? What's GOG doing? Resident Evil 2, okay. Yeah, there's no one to sort of go raid, unfortunately. Yeah, my luck. Yeah, you've just come for the end. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, I've only been live for like a couple of hours. 2.5 hours or whatever, but yeah, it's getting late here, so... Need to chill, and then I've got to pick up Mrs. Carlos 2, then I've got to make her dinner, then we can sit down, then I'll chill out and watch some more Lost. Can't wait to get to the end and see if I was right, but I probably won't be. Oh, is it midnight for you? Oh, God. Yeah. Wake up early and make pay dengue. Nice. Right, okay. So, thank you all for coming along. Oh, for some Anarchy. Who's this?
Hollywood Studios
it's Court.
to make a movie of our podcast.
Hey, I'm getting your pre-rolls now. I can see your street. I can see you doing the do. All right, okay. No, I don't want to do that thing. The thing that they opted is all in. Thanks for the $1. You're welcome. Right, raid court. There we go. We're going to do a raid court. There he is. He's in Borealis at the moment. So, thank you all over on YouTube. You can't raid from YouTube to Twitch, unfortunately. So, thank you all. Bye for now. See you in the next one.